Hello and welcome to another video. This is another swatch review, and if you like that sort of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I did it! I'll be swatching and reviewing Voyage Hues. All of these polishes were sent to me in PR. I was paid for my swatches that are posted on their website and that were shared on Instagram. So to the brand, Voyage Hues is a brand that dedicates their nail polish names to places. I'm not sure if the maker has been to every single place each nail polish is named after. That would be amazing. But each polish name is named after a place, Voyage Hues. And so I do read the description of each place that is listed on the website. I actually got these for PR in April, but the brand Voyage Hues had a supply issue. So when I posted my PR in April, I actually received it in February, I posted my PR in April on my Instagram, all of these weren't available at the time. Just recently, the supplies issues have resolved. So Voyage Hues now has all of these polishes available again. They are $12 each. They are all solar and thermals. So solar being a really cool thing for summer, because if you didn't know, thermals don't transition that well during the summer. And it is 100 to 115 degrees every day. I just went outside and tried to do live swatch Skittle, and it was a struggle. I needed an ice pack. It was a struggle. Even if thermals aren't as reactive during the summer, these have a solar aspect of it, where when the UV rays from the sun come down and hit the nail polish, it also changes a different color. That is so cool. It's literally 6 different states in one nail polish. If you can get the cold to warm gradient going on your nails, you can have 1 look, 2 looks in the sun, and then if you have the solid warm state, that's another look. With UV, without UV, that's 2 more looks. And if you get the solid to cold state, that's also 2 more looks, indoors and outdoors with the UV lights. So it's 6 looks in 1 bottle. That is so cool, and just taking it up a notch from regular thermals. I had a lot of fun swatching these. My 2 favorites would have to be Navini and Praslin. I googled it on my voiceover. I googled it and I say it the correct way. But I will have the swatch and my live swatching on the screen. I personally preferred swatching in the springtime, because when I swatched it to get the natural sun UVs, I was able to show off both states, with the cold being at the tip and the warm being at the nail beds. This time around, like I said, it was a struggle. So I prefer thermal that time of the year, but I understand summer's a fun time to have fun polish, and these are all based off of tropical islands. If you're in the summer mood to have a thermal and a solar, I highly recommend this brand. I might have a little fella coming to me. I hope you don't mind that. They are all now available, restocked. Supply issue has been resolved. If you do order any thermals during the summer, or any polishes really, I highly recommend you let the polishes sit at room temperature for at least 24 to 48 hours, just to let them cool down. You don't want any of the ingredients to evaporate, so don't open those bottles. It will make your polish goopy and gunky. I also don't recommend putting them in like a refrigerator or freezer to cool them down quickly, because changing temperatures of glass so extremely, so quickly can cause them to shatter. And we do not need any more bottles shattering this year. And if I didn't mention it, I can't remember because the baby walked out. But if you have a chance, go ahead and message the maker. The maker of Voyage Hues is very receptive on Instagram, on their Etsy, and just give them a message and ask, you know, hey, it's 100 degrees or over here. Do you think the polishes will survive on their way to me? Thermals can be a little bit fickle. They do die eventually. I've had luck with receiving a polish in a D-stash that was 2 years old, now 3 years old. I just checked and it's still transitioned. So it all depends on the type of pigment polish makers use and how the polish is stored. I'll be showing a swatch, live swatch from my Instagram and a picture. All of my pictures were taken indoor and I used a UV light. To that, I wanted to say that not a lot of us have the privilege of being able to go outside to get natural UV sunlight to show you the transitions. I've seen that some people think that that's kind of cheating or it could be false advertisement. It's really hard because a lot of swatchers, like I said, don't have the privilege of being able to walk out or even have privacy to take pictures if they need that, because people should be able to feel comfortable swatching during their job. And so I'm privileged enough to be able to walk outside to my backyard that is fenced, no one's looking at me, and be able to take pictures, take videos of that transition. I do have those videos of transition so you can see them live in the sunlight. I also have thumb swatches from the Instagram reels that I have already made that I'll download so that I can reuse them. But I just wanted to say that's not a privilege that all swatchers have. Using a UV light does help. But I find that even though those swatches are using UV flashlights, I find the descriptions from Voyage Hues to be accurate. For one in particular, Montego, I will describe my experience in the voiceover using a UV light and using natural outdoor lighting. So, on to the swatches and the swatch review. Navini is an island of the South Pacific country, Fiji. A popular vacation spot, the surrounding ocean is one of the best places to see pink coral reefs. Voyage to Navini reflects the beauty of pink corals with a sparkling microflaky finish. The website describes this as a thermal that transforms from a coral pink to delicate blush, but when it basks in the sunshine, it turns from a deep raspberry to a soft lavender. It's packed with red to gold flakies. Tahiti is the main island of the French Polynesia, a tropical island nation in the South Pacific. Surrounded by coral reefs and populated by indigenous peoples with a rich cultural heritage, Tahiti is a popular tourist destination. Voyage to Tahiti reflects the beauty of the coral reef and the luxury of a resort. On the website, this polish is described as a thermal that transforms from banana yellow to soft cream, but bask in the sunshine and it turns bright orange to soft pink, packed with flakies and a light sprinkle of hollow. Montego Bay is a town on the north coast of Jamaica, an island country in the Caribbean. A friendly and mellow community of many origins, Jamaica attracts tourists looking for a fun and relaxing escape. To Montego reflects the vibrant culture and delicious tropical fruit. Montego is described on the website as a thermal that transforms from a bold pear yellow to a cool green, but bask in the sunshine and it turns a delicate red to almost blue. And the swatches with the pictures gives a stronger change than what I show in my live swatches. Praslin is a tropical island off Seychelles, off the coast of Madagascar. Historically a pirate refuge, it's now a popular tourist destination with beaches featuring aquamarine blue waters and native orchids. Voyage to Praslin reflects the beauty of this tropical paradise on your nails. The website describes this polish as a thermal that transforms from teal blue to soft aquamarine, but bask in sunshine and it turns deep blue to orchid purple, packed with flakies and a light sprinkle of hollow. Don't mind my son walking around. Even though it is a part of the tropical collection, I really think Praslin would be a really nice winter color as well. Navini was my absolute favorite. I felt like the hottest girl in the world wearing those on a full hand swatch. Oh my goodness, I felt like that girl. All of these still remain sheer enough to see my visible nail line. So if that is something that bothers you, I would say these aren't for you. But I think it is so beautiful and just have a nice sheer polish to show off that nail line. One thing I forgot to mention is that Voyage Hues does not run on a FOMO and is not limited edition. So if you like any of these polishes and cannot afford them at this moment, you can save to buy whichever one you liked. My favorites were Navini and Praslin. You can only get a few. I would pick those two. The nature of Voyage Hues is that they will try to restock as long as supplies are still available. They will always be there. And I really appreciate that. As someone who likes to take time to make the purchases, make thoughtful purchases, I really appreciate a brand that will keep polishes in stock and not only profit off of FOMO. Voyage Hues does not participate in any collabs. They really want to be able to keep everything in stock so people can buy at any time that they want. Thank you for watching my swatch and review. I hope you enjoyed this fun video with thermals and solars and getting best of both worlds with these polishes. Bye!